The two best words combined in the English dictionary. It's playoff lacrosse, and it's here at Iroquois Park Arena between the Whitby Warriors and the St. Catharines Athletics. Welcome inside IPA Arena, as mentioned, in beautiful Whitby, Ontario. The Whitby Warriors looking to get one step closer to the ultimate goal of punching their ticket into the Minto Cup. On the other side, though, it's the St. Catharines Athletics looking to keep their season alive. They're down 0-2 in Game 1. Whitby just narrowly beating this Athletics team 12-11. But in Game 2, it was a different story as the Warriors dominated the Athletics 18-5. But the Athletics here, this is a team that won the Ontario Championship last year, but of course a much, much different team, a younger team, but a team that is expected to compete here at Iroquois Park Arena. St. Catharines wearing the double blue, the home team. Whitby Warriors in the white with the red-blue trim. Face-off won by the Warriors. They'll get first possession here, and this deadly offense will get to work. Scored about 1 billion goals here in the offseason and the regular season. They'll get to work here. On the far side, it's Adam Patras, the captain, wearing number 51. Over the far side, Haley with a shot. That one rings off the iron. You're going to hear his name quite a bit as Brock Haley led the league in goals. 74. Big block shot there by the Athletics. No reset, but still about 18 seconds on the clock here. Starting goalies Austin Patty for St. Catharines, and St. Catharines with a big pickup there and running it in transition. That's Mitchell Armstrong. He'll get it down to his offense. As mentioned, in the cage is Austin Patty for St. Catharines. On the other side, it's Liam Wright. Liam Wright with a big stop there. Loose ball picked up by Whitby in transition. That's Carter's shot. Gets that off to Haley. Haley over to the far side. Over to Tristan Dempers. Back over to Haley. Haley skip pass to Patras. Those two work well east and west. Haley, little fake, a little roll, takes the shot and scores! Riley Knox opens up the scoring here in this game to give the Warriors a 1-0 lead. We'll see here, the ball swings over to the far side, and it's going to be the captain getting it back over to Haley, and that just shows you how much attention is coming towards Haley, as he is a deadly goal scorer, as mentioned, scoring one of the best goal-scoring seasons we've seen in OJLL history, 74 in the regular season. That is not a typo. 74 in just 16 games played, and he's continuing his scoring ways in the postseason, but not finding in the back of the net there, instead getting an assist. Whitby starting with possession here. A big bump on the back of Parker Pfeiffer, but no call from the officials. The officials here tonight, Kyle Kropman, Josh Hiltz, and Jeremy Bailey. As Hiltz has his hand up, as we'll get the game's first penalty. Heading to the box is Gavin Howard. We'll see the goaltender interference call by Jeremy Bailey. So the Whitby Warriors, the offense that has been electric all season long, they hold a 1-0 lead, and they will get back to the man advantage as Riley Knox, the latest goal scorer, will start things off. He's going to work the top. A little motion here. Pass from the top. Patras thinks about it, waits, fires it over, back again. A little behind the back feet. Great ball movement by Whitby, but an even better save as Austin Patty picks it up, but St. Catharines going to have to get it over. This is a great forecheck by the Warriors and has added a completely different dynamic to Ontario Junior Lacrosse, having to get that ball over. Not just on the penalty kill as we see here, but 5-on-5 as well. Skip pass to the crease. And as I mentioned that word crease, it's going to be Parker Pfeiffer who steps inside the crease. St. Catharines getting it over into the attacking end. Scanlon with the ball now. Clay Scanlon, the Halifax Thunderbirds draft pick. Fires that over. Efren Barreto not being able to get that one on net, so instead, and that's going to be a delay of game as the shot clock did sound. So we are going to see a penalty here, an unsportsmanlike. It's going to be a 5-on-3 man advantage for 45 seconds. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 as they'll elect to have that chaser near the top. And as mentioned, some rule changes here in the OJ. Having that chaser up at the top to make sure that ball doesn't go over and back. Even more vital with the over and back now in play. Shopping around, looking for options. Great ball movement by the Warriors. Looking once again down on the crease. As Patty makes a big stop, denying Adam Patras, the captain, but the captain's battling for that loose ball. Again, great relentless forecheck. And no chance there as Parker Pfeiffer thought he had an opportunity, instead waited, but he got that ball back from Haley. And again, the 74-goal man is drawing so much attention. And we're going to go back now to 5-on-4 as that first penalty has been released. Shot from the outside. That one soaked up by a defender and picking up the loose ball. But once again, great forecheck by this Warriors team. As Nathan Fair is just going to have to elect to ice that one all the way down. 30 seconds remain in this power play. The PK of St. Kitts doing quite a great job. As you can see, they're just electing to lock off Brock Haley at the top, but the Warriors have some dynamic forwards. We'll see if they can do some damage here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. A great move there by the captain, not able to solve Patty as he has been sharp early on in this contest. And we are all even, so that is a huge kill for a St. Catharines team looking for some sort of spark to keep their season alive. Ball swung over to the far side. That shot there by Ty Stainhouse goes wide, no reset. Scanlon with a big shot. That one's turned aside by Liam Wright. Jack Oldman gets that down low, the face-off specialist, but he can play some defense and transition as we're seeing here. He's going to play a little bit of offense and stay in play. 15 seconds left on the clock. Back over to the far side. Patras finds Oldman in the middle. He can't pull the trigger. Haley instead takes a shot. Another block by St. Catharines. This time it's Isaac Prantera with a big block. Steve Toll, the head coach of this athletics team, forcing early on a lot of turnovers, a lot of block shots. This is a team that looks like, and there's going to be a penalty here, shot from the outside. One-handed attempt as Keaton Zavitz almost scores a highlight reel goal on the delay. But for the first time here this evening, it's going to be the home side sitting down for 2 minutes. It's a hold as Owen Tapper will take a little rest in the sin bin. 1-0 the score here from Iroquois Park Arena. I'm Pat Gregoire, bringing you this Ontario Junior Lacrosse League playoff action presented by the JVI Sports Network. Scanlon with an individual effort on the power play throws about 1.5 billion fakes. makes no mistake and ties this game up at 1. We'll see. They just get to work right away. Scanlon up to the top to Webster. Great couple of picks there, and that is a beautiful pick by Barreto to free up some space. Great body control as well by Scanlon. Make sure he stays out of the crease, and as we know, he has some unbelievable finish when given the opportunity. 22 goals in 16 games for 56 points during the regular season. He is a guy that no doubt is going to have to step up for the Athletics if they want to keep their season alive, get a win here tonight, and get back into the series. Little 6-on-5 sneak play. Skip to the crease. Pfeiffer with the underarm attempt. Delayed penalty. Goaltender out. There's a shot and a score. Tristan Dempers with the extra attacker. We'll see the extra attacker come out. Great shot there. That just goes wide, and here comes the lock. Haley's locked off. That frees up more than enough space for Dempers to beat Patty and give the Warriors a 2-1 lead. Face-off battle between Columbus and Jeremy Bailey with his hand up. I think Jack Oldman is going to get called here for a hold. As I was just going to credit the two face-off specialists, Oldman and Bo Columbus, two of the best in all of junior lacrosse, going toe-to-toe this entire series, but instead getting a little bit heated. These two guys see each other quite a bit. So the power play, and we're actually going to get an official's timeout as the scorekeeper's booth trying to figure something out here. Jeremy Bailey will talk to them. A good time here to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 4-3, the Burlington Chiefs lead the Mimico Mountaineers. Mimico needing a win to keep that one alive. Back to the play here at Iroquois Park Arena. St. Catharines already 1 for 1 on the power play, but that time they're turned aside, and there's going to be an even up call there for a hold, so we're going to get some 4-on-4 lacrosse as Whitby Ben McDonnell, one of their top defenders, not able to get the ball across half, but instead it's going to be 4-on-4 lacrosse. Lots of time and space for not just this Whitby offense to get cooking, but also the transition for St. Catharines maybe to get going here. And as no surprise here, we see Brock Haley not quite locked off, but and as St. Catharines was keeping a close eye on 71 once again, it's Whitby's other players because Haley is getting locked off. So instead, Gabriel Sorchetti's going to say, you're going to let this one go? I'm going to let it fly, as he rips that one right by that right-hand side glove of Austin Patty. And it's 3-1, the score for the Warriors. That one scored 4-on-4. As mentioned a couple of times now, St. Catharines clearly making it known that they are going to try their best to keep Haley off the score sheet. The big storyline here is the Warriors secondary scoring able to step up, and they certainly have early on in this game. Still 4-on-4 lacrosse for about another 50 seconds. As Patras has the ball on the far side, looking for his options. He finds a streaking cutter. Outside shot. That one misses. Parker Pfeiffer now with a couple of chances from the mid-range, not being able to tickle twine. Not even really being able to get one on net as well to get a reset. But St. Catharines now with an opportunity. That's the big body of Barreto. Barreto down low now to Howard. Howard back over to the far side. That's Zavitz. Zavitz with a skip pass to the crease. Not able to connect, so here come the Warriors. Everyone talks about the high-powered offense. Well, the defense has been stout. They're not afraid to get involved in the transition either. Haley with some space, looking, dancing, in on the crease. That one just misses the shoulder of Patty. 13 seconds on the shot clock. They're looking for something here. Shot from the outside. That one goes wide. Haley picks it up. 6 seconds now. They need something. Patras to the middle. Over to Sarketti, and nothing coming of it, as that rebound will be picked up and moved in transition. Scanlon with it now. Back to 5-on-5 lacrosse we go. Stainhouse over to Zavitz. Zavitz back down low. Skip pass. Back up to Stainhouse. Stainhouse with a shot off the shoulder. He takes a hard check. Instead, no, that one doesn't hit the goaltender, so Whitby's going to stay with it now. Risky pass there as we have a turnover at center. The Athletics, Bo Columbus not being able to spring his man. Instead, it'll be a settled situation here. And as I say that, it's a turnover. The Warriors with a chance, fakes and scores. Jake Darlson with a full head of steam beats Patty and increases the lead to 4-1. Here's that turnover. Great loose ball pickup by Darlson. Gets a chance, we'll see here. Fake, and perfectly placed right in that top corner. Might be a defender, but moves like that certainly impress when those D guys get a chance to score in transition. 4-1 the score here. Just over halfway in this first period. Face-off won by St. Catharines. They'll have to get it over, and Scanlon does. Scanlon gets it down low, brings it back up top. Back over to that far side, skipped over. Jackson Webster takes the shot. Liam Wright has to be sharp there as he makes a great stop. Loose ball still bouncing around. Gavin Howard picks up the loose ball, so that's going to be a fresh clock. Webster over to the far side, back to Webster. He'll facilitate quite a bit. Gavin Howard over to Stainhouse. Stainhouse with the shot from the outside and scores! Ty Stainhouse stings the corner past Liam Wright to cut this Warriors lead by 2. See the great pick there on the far side by Keaton Zavitz, the leading goal scorer in the regular season, but he's doing a great job playing away from the ball. You absolutely love to see your skilled players making gritty plays like that to free up some space for a guy like Stainhouse. Warriors get possession off the face-off. They'll see if they can get something going here and regain that 3-goal lead. Haley with some space, drives, a little one-handed flip. That one doesn't find anyone, but Sarketti picks up the loose ball. 7 seconds left on the clock. Oldman takes a shot. That one hits his own man, Haley, and that one's going to leave a mark. St. Catharines has to get it over, and they do. Two-man game, nothing coming of it. Still great suffocating defense. Ball over to the far side. Skip to the middle. Webster with the shot. Great stop by Wright. Loose ball in the crease. Gets that over to Jake Darlson, already with 1 goal this game in transition. Jack Budway comes across the top. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson. And that ball is not being able to corralled by Parker Pfeiffer. Over to the far side once again. Back over to Budway. Budway with a little nifty shot. That one hits the leg of Austin Patty. Isaac Prantera brings the ball over to Efren Barreto. Barreto back with it now. Down low to Howard. Howard comes across the top looking for options. He gets one in Carter Accursi. Accursi to Stainhouse, to Webster. Webster drives it down low. He's met by a pile of white shirts. Great defense by the Warriors. 5 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they can get the loose ball, and they do. Suffocating defense by the Warriors. As mentioned, everyone talks about this offense, and as they should, with some dynamic scorers like Patras, like Haley, but the defense oh so underrated. It's plays like that. Play continues as that's a heavy bump from Mitchell Armstrong. No call though, as it's playoff lacrosse. They're going to let these guys play. And St. Kitts going to let this one ring out. Just about as I say that, instead they pick up the loose ball with 1 second left on the clock. But Gavin Howard has it now. Over to the far side. Skip pass to Jackson. Jackson waits a little behind the back feed. Takes a hard hit. Nothing coming of it. And great loose ball and even better feed by Ben McDonnell. Ben McDonnell over to Oldman. Oldman had a chance, probably made the right decision, pulls it out, gets his offense on the floor. Jack Budway looks. He finds his man, Pfeiffer in the middle. Pfeiffer gets the shot off and the loose ball and gets another loosie. Budway now with a fresh clock. Fires over the far side. Anderson with a hard pick for Patras. Patras over once again to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a spin move. Behind the back feed. Doesn't find his man. And here come the Athletics. 2-on-1. St. Catharines with a stop. With a shot, I should say. It's Liam Wright, though, with a save, who has been very strong here through the first period. It's going to be Riley Knox, who already has 1 goal, starting things off. Over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer. Over to Sarketti, and Sarketti had a full head of steam, but it's going to be a moving pick call, so St. Catharines going to get possession here. Scanlon. He'll start things off. Chugs it down low. 2-man game. Takes it up to the top. Over to the far side. Once again. That's Zabitz looking for his option. He goes back to Scanlon. Scanlon. And that one's not going to be a moving pick. Instead, it's Efren Barreto going to sit down for 2 minutes, and that's a high stick as Josh Hiltz signals that to the scorekeeper's booth. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remain in this first. We'll see the penalty right here. Moving pick comes there, and I get it. I probably will. That's a tough call there. When the player is going down there, it's tough to call that high stick. I maybe would have just elected to go with a moving pick call, but then again, I am not an official. I'm just a broadcaster, so what do I know? Back to the play on the floor. Outside shot by Sarketti. That one's scooped up by the Athletics, and in transition they go, looking for a shorty. Great opportunity there, but again, great back check by the Warriors. Whitby has been relentless with the forecheck and the back check, especially when they have the man advantage. Warriors going to work things around here. Look to increase their lead by 3. Patras, skip pass to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, again, big loose ball picked up. And Patty making sure no Warriors come through his crease as he makes a couple of big stops and steps up. 3 minutes remain. 45 seconds left in the kill. Stainhouse not able to chew anything up there. Again, smothering Whitby Warriors defense. We'll see the Warriors get back to work here. Budway with a fake. Little skip again to the crease. That's Pfeiffer with it now. Another skip. That one is just a bit too low out of the way of Patras. And here comes Zavitz. Zavitz in all alone, takes the shot. Liam Wright, are you kidding me? What a highlight reel stop by the Warriors goalkeeper. Down, but certainly not out. Big stop from the big keeper of the Whitby Warriors. Just disgusting stuff from Liam Wright. Skip over to the far side. We're back to 5-on-5 lacrosse as Barreto gets out. Scanlon looking, waiting, fights through a couple of hard checks, takes that shot, and that one doesn't hit the goalkeeper. Just under 2 minutes to go here from Iroquois Park Arena. Pat Gregoire on the call. Thanks for tuning in for OJLL Playoff Lacrosse, presented by the JVI Sports Network. Oh, little tricky move through the legs. Riley Knox. Little cheeky move through the wickets there. Nothing fooling Austin Patty though. So down come the other way. It's Webster with it now. Far side, skip past Barreto. Big hard pick, no call, and scores. And the Warriors bench not pleased with that one bit. But St. Catharines will not disagree with this one. As we'll see here, big hard pick there. Another one coming up as the ball swung to the far side. Zavitz, hard pick, right on the back. Gets it back. And my apologies, that is Jackson Webster with the hard pick and the finish. If you give him all that much time and space, he's certainly going to make you pay. 4-3, the Warriors still lead. But St. Catharines with some life, not just in this game, but also in the series as they trail 0-2. Great defense by the Warriors as Peyton Wallace all over the baby blue jersey. Toe drag by Scanlon, a fake and scores! Are you kidding me? Clay Scanlon toe drags his man out of his shoes and beats Liam Wright. Unfortunate bounce for the Warriors as Wallace with some great defense. Ball goes to the far side, and we'll see Scanlon here. Woo! Little toe drag, runs out of space, and somehow beats Liam Wright. We might be running out of highlight reel tape here. We've already got a few here tonight. We're not even out of the first frame. 4-4 the score, as St. Catharines playing for their playoff lives. We'll see if the Warriors can respond. Big pick over to Pfeiffer. He has had a ton of chances, hasn't been able to score yet. Takes it to the middle, takes a shot, but great defense there by St. Catharines, and head coach Steve Toll calls a timeout, so his offense will be able to chalk something up. Got to assume Austin Patty will be on the bench as well for a 6-on-5 play. As mentioned, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as the Burlington Chiefs currently lead 5-3 in the second period. The Mimico Mountaineers, the number 1 seed, already down 0-2. So this is a must-win for the Mountaineers. A lot of people, high expectations for this team to potentially win a Minto Cup. Earlier on today, a team that was fighting for their playoff lives, the Orangeville Northmen, knocking off Oakville 5-3, a low-scoring vintage playoff lacrosse game in the OJ. Orangeville keeping their season alive. the Oakville Buzz still hold a 2-1 lead. Back down here at Iroquois Park Arena, the team looking to extend their hopes and dreams, looking to defend their Ontario title. The Iroquois Trophy winning last year, but as mentioned, graduating probably about half their roster. Some players still remain. 4 seconds left on the clock. St. Catharines got to do something, and they don't. A great defensive effort, sending the blitz and causing chaos for St. Catharines. But the Athletics, they'll be pleased with that effort, as it is all tied 4-4 after 20 minutes from Iroquois Park. Make sure you come back for second period action for OJLL Playoff Lacrosse presented by JVI Sports Network. Welcome back inside Iroquois Park Arena, where the score is 4-4 between the Whitby Warriors and the St. Catharines Athletics. Athletics win the face-off there, as St. Kitts down 0-2 in the series, looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. Skip pass to the crease, as Zavitz is turned aside by Wright. Heavy bump on the back. No call. As the Warriors regain possession, and they'll work on the offensive side. Bounce pass from Patras goes wide. Austin Patty picks up the loose ball and fires that over to the far side. Peyton McIntosh brings it in now. Over to Zavitz. Zavitz with some space, throws the twister. That one's turned aside. Heavy bump. Again, big shot there from the inside from Carter Akersi. A couple of recognizable last names on this Six Nations roster. Akersi, Stainhouse, just to name a few. The Warriors with a chance there. That's Haley's shot. Good to see him back in the game, as we saw him take a shot from his own teammate and didn't see him come back into the game since then. As a heavy pick there comes from Jack Budway. And here come the Athletics, streaking down and scores! Mitchell Armstrong gives St. Catharines their first lead of the game. We'll see in transition right off that moving pick. And it's a quick restart. Tristan Dempers, with it, but instead down the other way. A great chance in transition, cashed in by Mitchell Armstrong. His first of the game. And Austin Patty corrals the loose ball and throws a great pass in the back pocket of Stainhouse, but it's a great back check once again from the Warriors. This time, Adam Patras, the captain, leads the way, picks up the cause turnover, and the Warriors will look to reply here. Dempers on the near side boards. Swings it across to Haley. Haley looks to the inside. Pfeiffer now, and Patty with a big stop. But it's Budway picking up the loose ball, extending possession. Haley starts with a now. Skip pass to Dempers. Dempers charges up top. Little slick move. Tries to feed that over to Sarketti. He can't corral the pass. 15 seconds left on the clock. That's a heavy bump on the back. No penalty, just a possession call. Fresh 30 as Whitby gets a change as the captain, Patras, comes back out. Haley with the outside shot. Patty with a big save, though. And a reset again. Quick stick to the far side. Another stop by Patty. Haley down low. Whitby with some great motion. Budway back over to Haley. Haley feeds to the inside, behind the back, big stop by Patty. And again, another offensive rebound picked up by the Warriors. Sarketti stuck on an island. Here comes the two-man game with Patras. Sarketti looking for his options. He finds one to the far side. Haley with the outside shot. Over to Patras. His shot just goes wide. 25 seconds left. This has been a very long offensive stand for the Warriors. Patras over to Haley. Haley, little flip, takes the shot. That one from the stick of Riley Knox, who we have seen score. Unable to find the back of the net. St. Catharines with their first offensive possession, which seems like in quite some time. Jackson Webster down to Scanlon, who has 2 goals, and the last one he scored, quite the goal. Little shovel from Webster. Loose ball. Still not picked up. Now it is by St. Catharines. And it's Mitchell Armstrong who already has a goal this game. That one, great stick by Whitby to knock it down. But a sea of blue jerseys, not enough to turn the ball over. As Whitby will take it now and slows things down. And just as I say that there, instead it's tried to be fed inside the crease. Fast pace here in the second as we've seen a lot more transition opportunities with the long change for both teams. Moving pick there called by Kyle Kropman, one of the officials for today's game. Warriors get it over the offensive attacking line. Down low, skip pass, Haley. Over to Tapper. Tapper. Two-man game for the Warriors. Big pick. Behind the back feed, not the sharpest one, as St. Catharines have no problem picking that one off. Michael Wilson with it. But they're going to have trouble getting this over. And it's a great job by the Warriors to once again forecheck their way into another offensive possession. Haley spinning, waiting, drives, flip pass over to Patras. And Patty with another stop. He has been sensational in this game. Over and back is the call there. Great call by the official there, Josh Hiltz. Quick transition off the bench. Behind the back and scores! And one. Parker Pfeiffer has had about 10 chances here in this contest, and he finally gets one here, and it is a gorgeous behind-the-back goal. Player draped all over him, but that doesn't matter, as he beats Austin Patty to make this a 5-5 game. I know this is playoff lacrosse. It's intense. It's great. But we have seen some stunning lacrosse goals. Fast transition here. Patras with it now. Fakes and scores! It's the captain, and the Warriors regain the lead. Face-off won by Jack Oldman. He's on his back. Gets it to his defense, and it's a quick 2-on-1. Patras keeps it himself. That's a great fake and an even better take. Beats Patty over his left shoulder. As you see Steve Toll calling a timeout in very Steve Toll fashion. Trying to rile the troops here. Coach Toll always been known for his fiery coaching style. On the other bench, you see Sean Williams, more of a calm, cool, collected coach. But nonetheless, both these coaches have done a tremendous job all season long with both these teams. And in fact, both of them coaching on the same bench all day, all weekend with the Oshawa Blue Knights midget lacrosse team. But here they are foes. But it's the home team who has the lead with the latest goal coming from the man with the ball in his stick, the captain, Patras. Patras with it now. Fires it over to Haley, the 74 goal man. Nice nifty feed and a disgusting flip pass leads to a great shot by Jack Budway. And the Warriors regain a 2-goal lead, which we haven't seen since the first period. We'll see Haley here. Fakes like he's going to the net. And again, it's so much attention here with Haley. With him being such a deadly scorer, St. Catharines is sliding early and often, and it is allowing these other Whitby Warrior goal scorers to get opportunities, and Budway was the latest. St. Catharines picking up the loose ball off the faceoff. They have to get back to work. Just a 2-goal lead. Lots of time, lots of lacrosse, as our friend Nick Osella would say. Skip feed goes awry, and Whitby Warrior is going to pick up the loose ball. That's Owen Tapper slowing things down, gets it over to Jake Darlson, back over to Gabriel Sarketti. Haley dodges, takes the shot, that one goes wide. Haley unable to find the back of the net so far in this contest. That has been the big story all season long for the Warriors, but also in this series. Scoring 7 goals and 7 assists for 14 points coming into today's game. Ty Stainhouse, individual effort, tries to take that to the cage. No shot on goal, as a Warriors defender gets a piece of it. And the Warriors get it over. Flip pass now to Sarketti. Sarketti's been a nice secondary scoring option later on in this season. Big shot from the outside from Haley. Loose ball picked up by Patras. Patras tries to find Haley in the corner. Pfeiffer tried to get that loose ball, but instead it hits the mesh. And St. Catharines will have an opportunity to try to chip away at this 2-goal lead. Ball's in the corner now. Scanlon grabs that loose ball. Spin move. Has it. Big shot. Turned aside by Liam Wright. And the Warriors will have a chance in transition. Instead, though, it's Owen Tapper slowing things down smartly. Patras. Over to the far side. Budway. To Haley. Haley drives down low. Doesn't take it to the net. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Haley with a wraparound chance. Loose ball goes right into the stick of Budway. Haley's going to have another opportunity once again. Flip to the inside. Doesn't find Budway. Instead, it's in the stick of Austin Patty. Transition going the other way for St. Catharines. Skip over to the far side. Driving down low. That's Gavin Howard on his wrong side now. Over to Stainhouse. Stainhouse finds Accursi. Accursi can't jam that one from the side. And it's been McDonnell, one of the hard-nosed, stay-at-home defenders for this Warriors team. But he can move it in transition as well. He can score some big goals. We've seen him do that this season as well. Anderson down low. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. They're able to get a shot off as it's Dempers who gets a shot, and they'll get the reset here. Anderson looks, waits, back over to Dempers, who's on his wrong side. Skip pass. Anderson with a chance. That one just goes gently off the shoulder of Patty and up and out. Here come the Athletics. Bo Columbus tries to make that pass, and it's a turnover. The Warriors come the other way. Big stop there. Patty the Batty. Austin Patty with an unbelievable save. Scanlon grabs the loose ball. Down low. Scanlon gets that pass back. Dances on the crease. And that is a hat trick, my friends, for Clay Scanlon. Clay Scanlon does not know how to score ugly goals. That is a thing of beauty. He is athletic. He has silky mitts. And he's got unbelievable IQ. And that's exactly why the Halifax Thunderbirds a few seasons ago went out and picked him up. We haven't seen a ton of Junior A lacrosse from Scanlon. Played a lot of his junior lacrosse with the Seneca War Chiefs in Junior B. There was never a question of his skill or his determination Just wasn't sure what he can do at the higher levels, and he's been great this season. 16 games played, 22 goals, 34 assists for 56. Good enough for third in scoring on this St. Kitts team, as Zavitz had 80 and Webster not too far behind with 76. Another great loose ball face-off battle, I should say, as we see St. Catharines winning it this time. Almost a dangerous turnover in the neutral zone, and instead it's a sloppy play, as that one's going to be an over and back. Plays like that will drive any coach mad. Certainly going to drive head coach Steve Toll crazy, as that is a very characteristic or uncharacteristic turnover for this St. Catharines defense. A little give and go as Poitras is turned aside by the left toe of Patty. Transitioning under the other way. That one's turned aside. Big pick off by Brock Haley, who finds his man off the bench and scores. Parker Pfeiffer heat up. It's his second in the second period. And the Warriors are starting to heat up as well. Tough turnover here as Brock Haley picks off that pass, and they'll go in transition. This is a great feed by Haley, who finds Pfeiffer off the bench. Patty with next to no chance on that one. 8-6 the score for the Warriors. They lead by 2 in this game. They lead by 2 in this series as well. Talking to their coaching staff, of course, they're confident in this group, but they want to get it done tonight. They do not want to give any sort of motivation, any sort of confidence to this St. Catharines group and this coaching staff. They have a chance to sweep them here tonight. 2-goal lead right now in the second period. Poitras takes it wide. Still has the ball as he picks it up. Anderson down low. They need a shot. They're not going to get it off, as Riley Knox had a chance, but the shot clock expired before it could hit the net. Scanlon with 3, and 3 absolutely stunning goals. St. Catharines whipping it around as that pass to Barreto. Don't know if he was expecting it as he was looking the other way. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Barreto picks up the loose ball. He'll need some magic to get a shot off. Tries the shovel. Whitby's bench looking for a penalty there. They're not going to get it though. Great ball movement by Whitby. That shot, Pfeiffer looking for his third of this period. He's not going to get it this time, but the Warriors extend possession here once again. Haley, skip. Anderson, great move, in all alone and scores! Matt Anderson, the grit grinder of this offense, known for what he does when the ball's not in his stick with some hard picks, shows off what he can do when he does get his opportunities. See ball on the far side. Anderson recognizing they're not watching him. As his defender, Isaac Prantera's caught ball watching. Anderson, such a heads-up play, such a headsy player. Coach Williams absolutely loves having this kid on his team. He's such a smart player. Might not rack up the points that some of the other names do. 33 points, though, nothing to shake a stick at. But he is a very vital part of this offense. I can assure you that. Poitras, the captain, in all alone. That one just misses wide as he takes a heavy hit from Ben Doherty. 9-6 the score. Whitby with a 3-goal lead. Haley with a shot. That one goes well wide. It's going to be an over and back. 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. here in the second period. St. Catharines with an opportunity now. It's Webster. Outside shot. Big stop by Liam Wright, as he was right there. Chance in transition as that one's turned away. Michael White not able to get that shot off. Big pop as he was frustrated. No call. Scanlon with 3 goals in that stick. 3 beauties. You can go and watch that one back and watch every single game that we've done broadcast for the OJLL this season. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow on all social media as well at the OJLL. And if you're watching, get involved. Send us a tweet. Mention it in the comments. Tell us where you're watching the game from. That one would have been a nifty goal there from Gabriel Sorchetti, but his toe steps in the crease, and I'm not sure the ball would have crossed the line there anyways. Transitioning the other way are the A's. Webster looking. Finds a streaking Accursi, but he can't hold on to that ball. So here comes the transition the other way. It's Oldman. Oldman gets the ball back. That one's turned over. Loose ball still in Whitby. Picking up a loose ball there. Quick stick attempt for Sorchetti. Knox tries to grab that loose ball. Nobody's picking it up. But now 26 seconds on the clock here. St. Catharines just unable to settle things down. So the Warriors going to get an opportunity for another offensive possession here. Patras with it now. Outside shot from Pfeiffer's turned away. Pfeiffer grabs his own rebound. Over to Patras. Patras to the inside. Great stick there. I was going to say great stick there by the defender for St. Catharines, but the officials disagree. They think that went off Anderson's stick. St. Catharines not going to argue that one, as they'll get possession here. About 4 minutes left in the second period. They're down 3. And Scanlon turns that one aside. And into the seats is Peyton Wallace with some suffocating defense. One of these stalwarts on this defensive unit for the Warriors. Outside shot from Haley turned aside once again by Patty. He has been strong. He's been sharp, especially when it comes against Haley. Not too many goaltenders can say that this year, as he has had the number of a lot of OJLL goalies this year. Penalty coming up as Patty streaks to the bench. We'll have the extra attacker for St. Catharines. Barreto comes out outside. Look for that shot. That one goes wide. And it's blocked by Michael White. Penalty going to the Warriors. As Jeremy Bailey and Carter Schott have a little bit of a chin wag. But as we all know, official's not going to change his mind. So St. Catharines will have an opportunity to chip into this lead on the man advantage. And they have been strong so far this game. Ball working around. Skip pass to the crease. Quick stick. Liam Wright with a big stop. Peyton Wallace has to get that over. He gets that up to Jake Doolittle. Doolittle waits for his offensive counterparts to get on the floor, and they do. Whitby with it now. 10 seconds left. They'll have an opportunity to try to extend it. Instead, that shot one by Tristan Dempers is turned aside. So about just over a minute left in this man advantage. 2 minutes and 15 odd seconds in this period. Scanlon with it now. Big pick. That pass is unable to be held on. We'll see Stainhouse with his shot. Rebound picked up and scored. Keaton Zavitz grabs the loose ball and makes this a 9-7 game. We'll see Stainhouse comes across the top, takes the shot. Nice stop by Wright, but he's not able to handle his own rebound. And with Whitby pressing up from that shot there, no opportunity for them to pick up that loose ball as Wright's not able to get it. And when a guy like Zavitz has all that time and space in front of the net, he's not going to make a mistake far too often. St. Catharines with it now, looking once again maybe to build off some momentum from that man advantage power play goal. As skip pass to the crease, Scanlon can't hold on to that. 5 seconds remain on the shot clock. Loose ball picked up by Wright. Darlson has to get it over. He does, over to Anderson, who has 1 goal so far in this game. 9-7 the score. Warriors lead. They're up 2-0 in the series as well. The second game was much bigger of a spread, 18-5, but the first game we saw a close one, 12-11, looking a little more like a tightly contested game that we saw in game 1. Scanlon down low, big pick. Webster over to Stainhouse. Stainhouse uses that big frame, flip pass, tries to get it to Zavitz. Zavitz not able to grab it as there's 47 seconds left in this period here, as the Warriors will get to work and try to score before the end of the second. Try to regain that 3-goal lead. Haley with it in all alone, and you're not going to keep this guy from finding the back of the net for too long. Scored 74 goals in just 16 games played in the regular season. And when he's stuck on an island like that, he is going to make you pay. And that's exactly what happened as Brock Haley scores his first goal of the game, his 8th goal of the postseason. But nearly 40 minutes of scoreless lacrosse for Brock Haley. Timeout called by the Warriors as they pick up a huge face-off win. There's going to be about 27 seconds left in this period, so they will take the last possession as head coach Sean Williams chalks something up for Izzo. You got to assume, as they've been doing in pretty much every single man advantage opportunity, whether it's a power play, it's an extra attacker chance, they've just been flat out locking off Brock Haley. So I'm sure Sean Williams right now is drawing something up. If Haley is locked off, and if he isn't locked off, they'll have another play drawn up as well. But as mentioned, Sean Williams, Steve Toll, they've played together. They've coached together. They know each other like the back of their hands. So there is no coaching advantage when it comes to these two. But right now the advantage is for Whitby as they're up 10-7, but Liam Wright in the net. As there will be no 6-on-5 chance as it seems so far, unless we see a sneak to the bench. But who else but Brock Haley? Gonna start with it now. Haley waits, 14 seconds on the clock. And here comes the lock-off. Now 4-on-4 the other way. Patras can't hold on to that ball. Loose ball picked up. 3 seconds left. Savitz tries to feed Scanlon, and he does! There was enough time left on the clock, but Liam Wright had to be sharp as he makes a stop there to keep this game 10-7. The Warriors lead, but St. Catharines are battling for their postseason's lives. When we come back for the third period, one team looking to punch their ticket to the next round, the other just looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. Stay tuned, grab a drink, come back, maybe grab a cold glass of milk while you're at it. Second period action on the OJLL playoffs coming up. Welcome back inside Iroquois Park Arena for Ontario Junior A Lacrosse League action as the Whitby Warriors lead the St. Catharines Athletics 10-7, but they also lead 2-0 in the series. A win here tonight for Whitby will punch their ticket into round number 2. On the other side, though, if St. Catharines wins, they will force a Game 4 back home in St. Catharines. But 20 minutes or maybe more will tell where this series will go. Another face-off won by Oldman, and he has an opportunity in transition. Instead, elects to slow things down, probably the smart move. Ball to the far side, gets it back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer down low. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Haley with 1 goal and 4 assists. Can he make it 2? He doesn't, as Patty makes a big save to start this third period. He's going to have to be strong if St. Catharines are going to want to come out with a win here and a comeback in the third period. Scanlon with it now. Drives down low. Big, heavy pick from the big body of Efrain Barreto. Warriors with it now. Anderson. He's got 1 goal in that stick so far. Over to Knox. Knox skip pass to the far side. Warriors outside shot from Gabriel Sorchetti. That one goes off the helmet of a defender on St. Catharines. I believe that was Isaac Prantera. Haley with it. He's got a shot there. That one bounces off the floor and doesn't hit anything except for the roof. So St. Catharines with an opportunity for their first offensive possession here of the third period. Ty Stainhouse tossed to the ground. He still somehow has the ball in his stick. Little flip. He gets popped on the back, no call. As these officials letting these guys play, as it is playoff lacrosse. Webster with a heavy shot. That one goes off the iron. So we'll get a reset here for St. Kitts. Webster again looking, dodges on his wrong side now. Gets the ball over as that shot by Howard's not able to find the net. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 7 seconds. A little bit of confusion there, as I think some players on the floor thought it was going to be an over and back. As official Kyle Krotman said, no, hit off one of the players, so there shouldn't be. As somehow another ball just squirts out on the floor, so officials blow things down. Warriors will get a 30-second offensive possession here. Pfeiffer on the wrong side of the floor, gets it over to Budway. Budway down low to Haley. Haley finds Budway. A little give and go's turned away, though, by Patty, who has been stellar. Another offensive rebound picked up by the Warriors. Budway all alone on the far side takes that shot. That one's blocked. Another block by the Athletics defense. Very fitting name for this club, as they are fast and furious on both sides of the ball. Scanlon, 3 goals, 1 assist, looking for more. Looking to extend his season with St. Catharines. Webster over to Scanlon. Scanlon unloads a big shot from the outside, picks up the own loose ball, and it's suffocating defense from the Warriors, as that's Jack Oldman getting the cause turnover. Owen Tapper gets it down low, takes a high hit there. Still with the ball. And great work by Tapper to find a streaking man off the bench. Sorchetti with it now. Over to the far side. This is Knox. Knox spins. Takes his man wide, takes a shot. not able to bait the goalie into taking a piece. Instead, Patty smartly elects to that one to go by him. We won't get a fresh 30 seconds, so St. Catharines now will start with an offensive possession, looking to chip into that lead. Two-man game, nothing coming there as Webster has it. Howard spin. Great defense by the Warriors. And that is tremendous defense from Michael White of the Warriors. Coaches clip that one. That's how you play perfect one-on-one defense. Haley, skip pass, back up top, Budway, looking, fires it to the far side. Little face dodge, big shot, big stop. Loose ball picked up from Haley, skip pass once again. Pfeiffer goes low to low, but it's turned away by Patty. Transition the other way. Stainhouse, one hand on his stick. Gets taken down to the ground once again. No over and back. Loose ball picked up by Bo Columbus. Columbus finds Webster. Webster somehow gets the ball. 7 seconds. Shot, no goal. That was close. I said 7 seconds. It was actually 1 second left on the shot clock. Not a numbers guy, I apologize. Almost enough for the buzzer beater. Patras was getting shut off there. But Anderson doing a great job to free up some space. Sorchetti with the ball now. Drives to the net. Fakes and a big stop by Patty. But Sorchetti picks up his own loose ball. Sorchetti, the youngster, the spark plug on this offense. As Patras is taking a heavy beating on the inside. Haley with it now. Two-man game with Knox. Great outside shot. Loose ball picked up by Patras. But then he's hit to the turf. And it's Knox who picks it up. Another offensive possession here for the Warriors. Whitby with it now. It's the captain, Patras. He waits. Takes the shot. Penalty coming up. As frustrations start to boil over between a couple of players here, as that's Davis Longlade. He's trying to chuck knucks here, as you can see Tristan Dempers trying to plead his case, saying, I didn't do anything here. I was just defending myself. We'll see how this starts. Heavy pick from Dempers there again. And Longlade just throws his man to the ground. A cross check there. Dempers, I can see why he was arguing, because he really showed never at any point that he wanted anything to do with Longlade. You got to assume that the power play is going to be coming up for the Warriors. It's just, what is the damage done? How long will they be up? Maybe a couple of roughs and then an extra. As you can see, Hiltz explaining what's going on here to Pfeiffer and to Webster. As we see there, a 5 up on the clock, so I think it's going to be a couple of roughs, and then the additional is a 5 for Longlade. So it is just the 5-minute penalty here. So it's 5-on-4, but it looks like a 4-on-3 because St. Catharines once again just electing to lock off Brock Haley. Space freed up for him to get free. And again, here comes the lock. 4-on-3 the other way. As the Warriors will have some extra space to work with. Patras skip pass to Knox. 5 seconds left on the clock. Knox with it once again. Great ball movement. They're going to need a shot though. And Sorchetti tries to scoop into the crease there. Tries to pick up that loose ball. And turnover. Ball's bouncing. Ty Stainhouse is able to grab it. He's going to try to chew up as much clock as he possibly can. Still in his stick. One loose ball battle still going on. And it's now finally picked up by the Warriors. And we're getting another penalty for St. Catharines as Josh Hilt's hand is up. Extra attacker on. Big shot there from Patras as Knox picks up the loose ball. Outside shot and scores. And that is a beauty bouncer from Pfeiffer. Goal number 3 for Double P. We'll see extra attacker on the floor. Knox grabs the ball. And from all the way out, it's Pfeiffer who unloads that great bouncer. Hits the top of the cage. So it's going to be a too many men penalty on the floor. So that one's wiped out. Still 3 minutes and 46 seconds remain on that penalty to Davis Longlade, who had the 5-minute penalty. Loose ball picked up as Jack Oldman once again wins the face-off battle. He has been tremendous, not just this game, but all season long. Power play ensues, and Haley once again going to be locked off, so electing to go 4-on-3 here. Haley working hard to get free. 9 seconds on the clock. And it's a 4 spot for Pfeiffer as he scores on the power play once again. Great ball movement. Again, 4-on-3. Skip pass right to the crease. Great move by Pfeiffer. Takes the hard hit on the back of him as well. 12-7 the score as the Warriors really starting to pick up some momentum here off a couple of costly penalties. And the legend Mitchie, as you can hear, big ovations at IPA. Gives a little hop after a great sweep on the floor. So back to work is Columbus this time against Oldman. Oldman wins it clean. Can he pick up the loose ball? Just bats it back like a hockey stick to Liam Wright. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remain on this major. Loose ball was picked up. Tried to go for the hidden ball trick. St. Kitts not falling for that. Skip pass knocked aside. Pfeiffer wants 5. Loose ball picked up. Patty again with another big stop. Patras with a huge loose ball to extend this possession. Pfeiffer waiting, looking for his option, gets it back over to Haley. Haley back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer underarm rip. Turned aside by Patty. Haley. He's going to play the top, be the quarterback this time. Haley to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer sets that hard pick. Here comes a wheel. Back up top to Patras. Skip pass to the crease. Beautiful play. That one rings off the pipe though. Still 5-on-4 for 2 minutes here, unless the Warriors can tickle twine here. Here comes that wheel once again. Haley near the top. Outside shot, big save by Patty. 12 goals against, but he has been sharp. This has been a great performance by the St. Catharines netminder. Again, great movement by the Warriors. Back up to Haley. Haley no-look pass to the crease. To Budway. Back to Haley. Off the pipe. He cannot buy one. He's getting locked off. He's hitting pipes. He does have one, I should say. He also does have 4 assists, so not a quiet evening. Maybe in the goal-scoring category for number 22, but still a very productive night for the Warriors' leading goal scorer and point scorer. Budway with a shot from the middle. Does not go off the body of Patty, so time will expire, or it won't. Spoke too soon. This was a little bit of a sneak attack there from Pfeiffer and Sorchetti. Sorchetti almost scoring the buzzer beater. Quick stick, not something you hear too often. St. Catharines with it now. Outside shot. That one goes off the stick of Liam Wright. St. Catharines obviously want to chip away at this man advantage, but they also will have to have the green light to start chewing into this Warriors lead. 12-7 the score, just under halfway through the third period, the last period in regulation as well. Warriors lead 2-0 in the series. They want to punch their ticket to the second round and get one more series win away from the Minto Cup. As been discussed, Ontario hosting this year. It is not a team hosting, though. Brampton is the host, but 2 teams from Ontario will advance. Those 2 teams that play in the Ontario Championship. So the road to the Minto in Ontario, a little bit shorter this year, but that doesn't mean it's not impressive. You're going to have to go through a few good teams. Over and back as Haley will pick up the loose ball. 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Fresh clock for the offense. Haley tries the quick stick. The hidden ball trick. Hidden ball trick was so good, I don't even think the guys on his team recognized he had the ball there, as threw that one, and Anderson didn't even know the pass was coming his way. Webster down low to Stainhouse. Stainhouse fights through a couple of checks. Penalty coming up as Webster hits the ground. So for the first time in what it seems like quite some time, the Warriors going to head to the penalty kill, and it's going to be the double blue with a chance for a power play here. High stick is the call. Jake Darlson will sit down for 2 or less. We'll see it right here. Keep a corner right there. High stick right on the face of Jackson Webster. Away from the play. It wasn't Stainhouse. Couple of fakes. Big stop there by Liam Wright. Loose ball battle now on the far side. And it's the Warriors going to come up with it now. Little flip pass. Great hustle play from Owen Tapper. File that under things you love to see. Warriors with it now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to try to chew up as much time as possible. We'll see if they can try to get a shot off here with 5 seconds left. Nothing being done there. Instead, Bo Columbus going to pick up this loose ball, get it to his offense. As Scanlon flips it over to Stainhouse. Stainhouse to Zavitz. Over to Barreto. Barreto with it now, coming across the top. Zavitz dragging, quick stick, and into the back of the cage for Scanlon. That's a 4 spot for number 81. See, Barreto is going to get it over to Webster, and this is where the motion comes through. Hard pick. Comes across there as Stainhouse. Great job. That just frees up enough for that feed to Zavitz, and a guy like Scanlon all alone on the crease. He's gonna bury that about 9 times out of 10, if not more. His 4th goal of the evening. Down the other way go the Warriors. And this just coming in from the out-of-town scoreboard. The number 8 seed Burlington Chiefs taking down the number 1 seed Mimico Mountaineers. 3-0. Certainly a shocker for many, but if you ask the Burlington Chiefs, they certainly were ready to shock the world. And speaking of shocking the world, if the Athletics are going to want to make a comeback, it might be this guy leading the charges. He scores goal number 5. And it's great ball movement. Accursi gets it over to Scanlon. Scanlon frees up just enough space for himself. That slide is just a bit too late. What a night it's been for Scanlon, the Halifax Thunderbirds product. Possible player in the future. It's crazy to think he was drafted just a few years ago and still playing Junior A lacrosse. A bright future for him, regardless what happens here tonight if his Junior A career is done. Loose ball picked up by Columbus off the faceoff. His mask. We'll see if that's what's going to be called, and indeed it is. His face mask chin strap came undone, so he has to move the ball as soon as the official lets him know he has to get off the floor. So an unfortunate bounce as he wins the loose ball off the faceoff and takes it himself. The Warriors looking for a response here. It's Sorchetti from the outside, but Patty says no. St. Catharines coming the other way now. That one's picked off, and it's a chance here for Pfeiffer. And Ty Stainhouse does a great job with the back check. Both these teams have done a tremendous job on the forecheck and the back check. Ty Stainhouse picks up the loose ball. 15 seconds left on the clock. He's got to get something going here. He takes a high hit in the corner. They're still battling. 8 seconds left on the clock. And we got 2 tangled up here. And they're going to go. It's Stainhouse. And they're throwing bombs here. And down they go. A spirited bout between Ty Stainhouse and unfortunately not able to see which Warriors player that was, as his jersey was ripped off nearly immediately. I believe that was Jake Darlson, number 7. We're going to see how this all starts, and indeed it is. Darlson throws the big hit. There's the high stuff, which Stainhouse certainly didn't agree with. And this is where both of them get tangled up. Stainhouse's helmet is off at this point. Now both of their helmets are off. Neither of them have dropped the gloves at this point. And I think both of them were trying desperately to get off their gloves. And that is how it all started. So the officials here, Krautman, Hiltz, and Bailey, all three veteran officials here for tonight's game. We'll try to figure out what exactly is the damage done here after that scrap. Looks like it's just going to be 5-5 aside. But St. Catharines going to keep possession here. Again, if you are just tuning in and have not seen the news, Mimico going down as the number 1 seed. So, as it stands, the Toronto Beaches would be the highest seed right now, but they are tied 1-1 in their series with Peterborough. So potentially, if they were to go down, it would actually be the number 3 Whitby Warriors. And we're going to get some more rough stuff here. And Webster, he's going to sit down as well for that extra cross check. As Nathan Fair tried to get one of his Warrior counterparts to drop the mitts. And I think Fair, his night and potentially his season is going to be done as Kyle Krautman tells him to hit the showers. So the Warriors going to have the man advantage here. Just don't know what the call is on both sides here yet. St. Catherine's going to need another guy in the box, serving 2. Steve Toll asking for an explanation for the 2 penalties. His iconic position. One leg up on the bench, the other one with 2 hands up. Now he's having quite the quick conversation with Kyle Krautman. Krautman still gesturing that someone has to go in the box for St. Catharines. As Davis Longlade was still in the box serving his original 5-minute penalty. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for the Warriors. As Haley has it now down to the crease to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looking for number 6. He doesn't get it as Patty turns that one away. Transition opportunity comes the other way for Keaton Zavitz. Zavitz, an offensive player, but he'll kill penalties. They throw him out on the PK. And for reasons like that, to pick off passes and push and transition. Scanlon with it. 6 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if he's got some magic there. Penalty coming up for the Warriors. Illegal cross check and an extra for the unsportsmanlike, as it was Lucas Littlejohn. So that's going to be 4 for Littlejohn. The illegal cross check And the moving pick there for Scanlon ends that short possession as we're 4-on-4 for 54 seconds. Sorry, 4-on-3, I should say. So 4-on-3 we go. Poitras. Skip pass to Haley. Haley back up top to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer goes low to high. Sorchetti takes the outside shot, and Patty once again makes a big save. Athletics with it now. They need to chew off 24 seconds. Just about 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 12-9 the score. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This thing's certainly not over. Taking to the net now is Zavitz, who's been on virtually everything for St. Catharines. Scored some goals. Has an assist. Plays on the PK. Jack of all trades. Warriors now 5-on-4. 15 seconds on the clock. Poitras getting locked off now. And time does expire, so only about 15 seconds left in that first penalty to Little John. So Scanlon trots up the floor. They'll have an opportunity here now to try to score before that comes off the clock, and they're not able to. So just the 2-minute penalty left. Pass flipped all the way down the floor for the Warriors. That's Jake Doolittle. Gets it over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with it now. Pfeiffer tries to throw that on net. He takes a hard check in the face from Ben Doherty. So that power play is short-lived for St. Catharines. We'll get a look right here. There's the one pop and the second one there. And Kyle Kropman ending Ben Doherty's night with another unsportsmanlike. And it looks like it's 7 minutes up, so the original high stick was a 5. So St. Catharines going to be on the penalty kill for the remainder of this game, as there's only 1 minute left in the third period. Of course, barring a miraculous comeback from the Athletics. Poitras with the outside shot. That one's blocked there by St. Catharines. St. Catharines certainly will be pushing. They have to. Goalie pulled, so it's 5-on-5. Shot goes off Liam Wright. Skip pass and scores! Gavin Howard gets the pass from Jackson Webster, and it all starts with that shot that does go off the net. Whitby not able to pick up that loose ball, and it's a broken play. Webster, such a deadly shooter, so you have to respect him. Warriors cheat out to him, and it leaves up some space for Howard, who's able to get that there. So officials trying to figure out, as Doolittle still needs to be in the box there. Still 5-on-4, but he has to serve the remainder of his penalty. Actually, no, I apologize. It was not a major that he received. It was just the double minor. Loose ball. Still not picked up off the faceoff. And St. Catharines has it now. Webster to the middle. That pass is dropped. Few seconds remaining in this game. St. Catharines down just 2. They pick it up. To the middle, little scoop. And the shovel doesn't go in. As the Whitby Warriors win this game 12-10. And they punch their ticket to the second round of the OJLL playoffs. The second team to do so, as we heard earlier this evening, Burlington knocking off Mimico. So the Warriors, with their first series win, just one more, and they will be one of 2 teams to make it into the Ontario Championship, which means also a berth to the Minto Cup Canadian Championship. But of course, still a full series to go and still a lot of Ontario Junior Lacrosse League first round action to go. My name's Pat Gregor. I want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the OJLL YouTube channel. And of course, for the folks here at JVI Sport Network, we want to thank you for tuning in. You can always go back and watch every single game we've done so far, and to make sure you are following the OJLL on social media to find out when the next OJ broadcast is. Have a great night.